In this video, we're going to talk about what comes with the Inception hinge frame, the RIP hinge frame, and everything that comes in here. We made a few little changes since the first release of this frame. So, if you open up the box, the frame itself, and then we have a little baggie, and inside the bag we have a whole bunch of components. So you have, let me get them all out. You have a second trigger plate. So the frame comes with the trigger plate installed for a WGP gun, and you see that the hole is at the bottom of the slot there for the timing rod. The Empire one has the hole at the top of the slot, and the frame comes with both options. So as a store or a field or a dealer, you don't know which one your customer is going to want, you can actually buy one frame and you have both options available for the customer. And it's very easy to swap the trigger plate over. We have a video showing how to do that. And if you're a customer and you decide you want to put on a WGP gun, you're all set. If you decide later you want to put it on an Empire gun, you have the trigger plate all ready, so you can swap it over and use it on any gun. This frame will fit any autococker ever made, WGP or Empire or Inception, etc., etc. Also, in the baggie, we have 2 screws to mount it to WGP guns. They're 1032 thread, and we have 2 screws to mount it to Empire guns. There's an 832 thread. It comes with 2 extra trigger return springs, a longer, slightly heavier one, and a shorter, lighter one. Your gun has to be set up really well to run with a shorter one, but we have it available. The frame is built as standard with our middle spring. So there you go. Some people like a heavier or faster trigger return, so that's when you might want to use the longer spring. We also include a heavy sear spring. The frame comes with our light medium sear spring. They all have roller sears in. So it has the light medium sear spring. That works with everything that we've ever tested, but we have had some people report with much older guns with very, very heavy main hammer springs that they need a little bit more strength under the sear. So that's why we include a heavier sear spring. For most modern builds though, you don't need to bother swapping it out. And then the frame also comes with 2 3/8 long 1032 set screws, and they are for mounting an Empire ASA or an ASA with a T-slot to the bottom of the frame. You can mount any rail or ASA to the frame. These are standard width bottom line screws. They will take any duckbill rail, any old rail, any type of rail that's existed, and they'll take any old school style bottom line ASA. And then we have the T-slot machined in, so it works with the modern Easy ASA and Planet Eclipse Pops ASAs. You can see there that we actually machine out as much as possible inside the frame to make it as light as possible. This is the lightest hinge frame ever made. It's also machined out inside the frame, and it's machined out in the top of the frame as well. That's where we get the FLE performance from. The frame has a front stop set screw location at the top. We're not actually installing that now because the adjustment screws in the trigger work better to control the front part of the pull. We're installing 2 adjustment screws in the trigger now, the middle location and the bottom location. The middle location has been the most popular, so that's the one that the frame comes up standard using. That makes the trigger lighter, a little bit of a longer pull, but makes it really light, which people are loving. The trigger pull on this is about 6% of what it would be on an Empire Resurrection. It's a huge difference. Super easy to install because the trigger works the trigger plate in the same way as a standard frame does. So you don't have to change the hoses on the frame. So that's everything that comes with the RIP hinge frame. We have videos showing how to disassemble and how to rebuild the frame and how to swap the trigger plates up separately. Available from Inception Designs or any Inception Designs dealer. Thank you.